Hello and welcome back to Hidden Expedition Dawn of Prosperity. We are the world's greatest hidden object players, the Aquatic Edition. My name's Michael.
I'm Amanda.
And oh boy, have we got a treat for you today. We have got a robot.
You know,
And that's it.
you said aquatic editions, and it made me realize there's no water in this. I don't think there's any water in this.
Yeah, we're probably going to blow this game, so be warned.
Yeah.
This is outside of our bailiwick. This is not in our wheelhouse. This is not our steez.
Find 3 more ways to say it. Not our forte.
Uh-huh. We're not playing to our strengths.
Oh, that's good.
We're fish out of water.
That's a little bit tangential to the
Well,
point.
it's back to water.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
See, when in doubt, I go back to water.
That's true. That's true.
Where
All
our
right.
strength truly lies.
All right. Let's.
Swim with us.
We were supposed to do something with something.
Yeah, give the robot the encryption key. That's a robot-y. I don't know what we're
he
doing.
Gave us this encryption.
Give it back
key.
to him. We don't know what to do with this robot.
Yeah, he doesn't know because
Alright.
he gave it to us.
So there's a woman who ran away, sort of. She didn't get very far. She didn't even get outside the fence. But we saw her photo and we're like, I don't know, maybe we should help her. Even though I'm not sure what we're doing here. We're investigating a signal that maybe they either picked up from here or broadcast from here. And somebody trank darted our buddy. That was a bummer.
Yeah, not a lot has happened. We saw a raccoon.
We made friends with a raccoon, so that was the highlight so far. And we found the world's most gullible robot that was apparently not designed to, differentiate between actual employees and weirdos who just showed up off the street.
We have a galaxy.
We've got most of a galaxy.
Straight
We
up a
need
galaxy.
One
here.
more piece for that thing.
All right,
Can
we
we go in the helicopter or something?
We can't go up here.
Well, thanks for the key. If you did in fact give us a key. Hey, look, there's a model for the galaxy.
Oh, it's another fact.
Ooh, I love facts. So this is going to be where that galaxy goes when it's done.
Yeah, this game gives us little fact cards when we do stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then we get to learn
About the Whirlpool Galaxy.
there was a whirlpool galaxy discovered in 1773. That's pretty early to be discovering galaxies.
Amazing.
Congratulations, Charles Messier.
High five to that entire galaxy.
Yeah, I assume that's how you pronounce that. Okay, here's where the encryption key goes. Good to know.
It's not really how those keys work. You're supposed to... Okay, that kind of worked. There was a contact that slid in.
Well, the missing girl is a genius. Now I really wonder what's in that dome. So, an IQ of 280, which I...
Well, then maybe if she wants to leave, you should let her. She's smarter than you are. Quit trying to chase her with dudes with guns and trank darts.
I think that's up there with Marilyn Vos Savant, who's got the highest tested IQ.
Mm-hmm. The lady with the advice column.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're smart.
You get an advice column.
If you make a living from newspapers. That thriving industry.
All right.
The good times are never going to end.
I like that they're like, oh, she solves all her tasks with these. She scores AAA as an average result. AAA on what? How does
That's
what
not
is
a
that
scale,
even,
right?
Yeah, what is that gauging?
Also, that's the average, so she could blow it sometimes, but then there's like 6 A's just to really bend the curve.
I was so puzzled. It's like, is this a universe with magic? Because now there's a floating thing, but no, this is just the interface.
Yeah, it's just a fancy thing to look up or down. This is our neck controlling device. Do we not want that?
That's what I was wondering.
We can look at the film, but we don't know what to do with it. Are we looking for one that is not film?
I'm not sure.
Are we supposed to look at them in order? They all look the same to me.
Don't know what we're doing here. I'll ask the hint.
The hint is quit looking at this stuff.
All right, there's a piece missing from this thing, sure. There's the thing we already looked at. There's a different thing. Medallion segment. Okay. Well,
So maybe we'll come back and play some of these audio recordings later when we have a clue.
I guess, yeah, we're going to have to
Solve a puzzle.
Solve a puzzle. This is where this goes. That's
Uh-huh.
good to know. We're back to just...
Is there like a didgeridoo back there on the left?
Is that what that is?
I'm asking.
I think that's... Given the context, I think that's more likely to be a telescope.
But could be one of these guys is one of those oddballs who takes one trip to Australia.
We did run into a janitor who had a ponytail. And you were like, is this guy in a jam band?
So we found his instrument where he stashes it during work hours.
Is there... Oh, there's something else over here.
Oh. Hey, look, symbols on top.
One of the little plaques is missing. Okay, well, we've got that.
Are we sure that's where it goes? Because there's...
It put it there automatically. I didn't put it there. Alright, what are we doing, though?
Maybe we're arranging them? Yeah.
But this isn't really a puzzle. I mean... This is just organization.
Yeah, what's the trick here?
Symbol matching.
Is it really just that? I was wondering... Yeah, I guess the binders only have one symbol. So maybe we keep the one that doesn't have a placard? Once they're all arranged?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way we could just steal that thing if we hadn't put all the others in order to self-soothe.
Report number 44. Updated security system has been installed on the solar dome. Personnel must now use ID cards instead of physical keys. That's some top-notch security. They really want people out of that dome. You're being sarcastic here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's ID cards is like the least of it. Most hotels are past that. Alright.
I work in a office where I've had an ID card for years, and that thing's been in my pocket with my keys and has scraped the printed-on image of my face completely off. And yet I'm able to walk in with it just pinned to the front of my shirt every day, and nobody questions me because ID cards are not very good for security.
No, they're really not. Alright, so we need a volume slider type thing here.
Oh.
And we can't have this cross unless we play this crane game? I don't know what this is.
I think it's like a glass-fronted vault. Doesn't look like that could be for a combination vault.
I mean, this looks like a volume knob to me. I don't really know what I'm looking at.
We've got to remix this thing so that we can open it. This is a crazy, crazy puzzle.
I want this rosary, that's all I know.
Yeah, there's play controls at the bottom.
Yeah. Alright.
Hmm.
We'll deal with that later.
Now, the counter-argument is if anyone had just asked, could I see your ID? Then they could have looked at my ID and they said, this one doesn't have a face. And you have a face, so you can't come in. And then I would have had to either remove my face or show that I had a business card printed that had the...
Whoa!
Okay,
I have no time to waste. That one was strong enough to loosen a piece of the dome. The next one could be even worse. I don't think that this game has really established that this is...
What the stakes are?
Well, that these are unnatural earthquakes. It's like, at this point, you would be asking yourself, what am I supposed to do about earthquakes? There's nothing to indicate that somebody is causing them.
For the record, we live in California, so you're like, yeah, man, there's earthquakes. This is not a mystery to be solved. The entire planet is floating on a lake of magma. Everything that you think is stable is just an illusion. The entire planet could decide to kill us all at any moment. You just kind of have to get used to that.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about COVID. So, I guess we're gonna peek into this dome.
Wait, they hit a scanner behind a heavy metal plate that just was held in place by gravity and well wishes?
What impressive security.
Let's put our whole face against it and lick the glass.
Looks like a scanner, but what does it scan?
It can scan my whole ass. I don't know.
I mean, ID cards, apparently, from what we were saying about the stuff on there.
I think we determined we stripped this place bare, didn't we?
I I think we need something to go here.
Mm.
So I was just wondering if we have anything, but we don't.
We don't have a complete set of anything. No. We gotta find more stuff. Put it in our pockets.
Well, you are welcome to tell me where you think stuff is hiding.
Probably in that unconscious guy.
We already searched him, and I can't click on him anymore.
Let's scalpel him open. He probably swallowed what we need.
Oh,
I
sorry.
found a globe.
Clicked on a globe.
It's nice of them to turn those cameras off now that we're walking backwards. Nope, we fooled you once. Now you can't look at us.
We disabled them because we burned out their...
We used lasers to burn out their eyes.
Yeah. And then we got rid of the laser, even though that would have been incredibly useful to have for the rest of the adventure.
Would it? Just for lighting small fires? Look on top of the guard gate there. On top of the little building that the guard sits in.
Oh.
I can't believe you touched it.
What? Why
you don't know where that's been.
Why did you call my attention to it if you don't want to...
Just pointing it out.
Mm.
Like a professional. Hey, did our friend swallow his tongue?
Yeah, let's check on him.
What's up, buddy? Still sleeping it off, huh?
Some rest might do him good. Again, I'm just...
Dock his pay.
I love how irresponsible we are about him being pierced with an unknown sedative, and we're just like, yeah, he'll be fine.
It would be way too much effort to get him down off this mountain into a medical facility.
Or to call somebody, even. Evidently.
Maybe somebody lasered out all the phones, too.
Is that
None
what
of
happened?
them work. Someone just burned holes in them with a laser.
Alright, we already did this. We already did this. We already did this. There's nothing here.
Uh-huh.
I guess I'll do a hint and see where it tells us to go.
Travel to hallway.
Wow.
Oh, that is a nice mechanic.
That's
The
handy.
hint teleported us right where we needed to be.
I think I'm going to start picking those up just to spite you now.
Okay.
Well, if you just say okay, then I'm not really spiting you. Pretend to be put out at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't really know what else we're supposed to... Because we're not... This isn't finished.
We
this
need
isn't
one
finished.
more of those, yeah.
This still needs a piece. So what are we supposed
Is
to
the
be
other
doing
piece
here?
here somewhere? And we're just
That's what I'm looking for, but I don't see it. I mean...
No, this is where the galaxy goes.
Right. Do you see any pieces that I should be picking up?
No.
I mean, this looks like it's supposed to go here, right? That's not something we're supposed to take.
And it's so weird that we can open these boxes and do nothing with them.
Well, I think that's to let you know that eventually you're going to be able to play them once you put this back together.
Sure.
Which, I guess, fine. Don't really care, but... CEO, huh? Sounds like a good place to look for some serious answers. So that's Dr. Charles Petty, CEO?
Yeah.
We can't go any further in this hallway, and there's more stuff down there, and it's frustrating me.
Hmm.
I want to go down there, even if it's just this bookshelf. Let me see the rest of this bookshelf. I mean, it sent us here. What does it want us to do here?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm going to do a hand again. What?
I mean, we literally don't have that piece.
Yeah, what the heck? I mean, we
Are
looked
supposed
at
to
this.
we looked at that. We already know about Optimus.
I don't get it.
Like, the other piece that we need isn't hidden in that bottom area. Like, what's the little silver cylinder on top there? That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Can we pull this one out that's hiding a silver something behind it? No, literally you can just open and shut.
I guess this is a puzzle?
Like the order we open it in?
Oh, Jesus, it's a matching
What?
puzzle.
We were supposed to pay
Yeah.
attention to the symbols on the front of the box.
No, not the symbols on the front of the box. It's hiding them. Like, it's just the pattern that's on the side of the reel. And
Oh.
the reason that you could open and close them is because it hides them so that you'll have to remember for all of 3 seconds.
Husker Du. Remember that game from back when board games were terrible? It was called Do You Remember? And it was nothing but a bunch of tiles laid out and you just find them in pairs.
I did not know that's what Husker Du means.
Husker Du. Do you remember?
I only know that that's like a band.
You would know if you read the rules to Husker Du. It's literally the first thing they tell you is explain why they picked that name for their board game.
Have never seen that game, never heard of that game, literally only heard of it as a band name. So, anyway, let's do
this. Now
this.
we got the volume slider.
Again, not really a puzzle.
Solid puzzle. Put the things in the middle. Steal all you want. Cool.
Great. Well, we got
We can add that to our galaxy model, and now we can get into the thing that the galaxy model unlocks.
If anything.
Is this like a my first hidden object game kind of game?
I don't know, man. That's got the same, like, rings as the thing. So I thought maybe it was the same thing. Even though it's, you know, obviously this isn't a plus. Alright.
I'm pretty sure you could have just lifted that up. Oh, great. There's a weight puzzle coming. Everyone loves those.
So is this the thing that it needs?
That's
but
a
that's
different
not the
shape.
same shape.
No, that's like the company shape versus this weird wings shape.
I wonder how else he can help me.
Well, ask him.
Why don't you ask him what you can do for him? He already did you a favor. Like, return it.
Find his legs.
Find his leg. I don't think he has them.
What?
I think that's how he moves around. He's like GLaDOS from Portal, you know? He's attached to the ceiling.
For now.
Or Wheatley, where he's just got a rail that he travels around on and stuff. So, I mean, if it is my first hidden object game, then I feel dumb.
Then the shield goes in the hallway somewhere, right? If it's that kind of game.
I was just going to say then I feel dumb because I don't know where to go next. Well, it's clearly not that shape either,
Yeah,
so it's not this.
That's the hexagon hive shape.
Well, I feel a little dumb, but I also feel kind of, like, justified because it has been, I think, 2 weeks since we played this.
That's right, yeah.
Oh.
I don't really remember where we left behind all the various things we're supposed to be hunting for.
We already did that. We already went over here. What do you want?
Is something else here now? Can you, like, look through the other papers, or?
I mean...
Does it let you drag and drop, is what I'm wondering. There.
Nice.
Physical interaction with no sign that you can do that.
Yeah, by nice, I mean, like, you're figuring out that that's what they want you to do is nice. As far as, like, a puzzle or an interaction, that's actually pretty annoying. Because that's not typically how these things work, and there wasn't any sign that that was how it worked in that case. Ooh, that got us a bunch of stuff. All of a sudden.
Oh, put the little logo on top.
Observatory sold in 1995. The Montana Mountain Observatory has a new owner. In one of the strangest moves of the year, famous philanthropist Charles Petty bought a remote observatory in Montana and secluded himself there far from the public eye.
I have a puzzle for you before you go anywhere. How can you tell that this game was designed by Europeans?
Oh, because this says April. And the month comes second here. Whereas Americans put the month first.
We have solved the puzzle you unintentionally created, game developers. We know where you're from. This is not an American newspaper in Montana. Very small detail, but very important.
Alright, this is the only thing here?
Now it's like move around everything, just in case. Who knows if there's something inside it.
I will, actually. That's a good idea. Oh, see? That was a good idea, because here's the other piece of this.
Move everything. This is a new rule for the rest of this game.
Alright, and now I can get into this cupboard.
Uh-huh. And regret it immediately.
Whoa, that had little teeth in it. Wait, how did that physically work?
I didn't follow that transition at all.
Yeah, that origami door is not...
Alright, so here, like a real maniac, instead of looking for clues or the woman, you're going to look for pens. And then staplers. Just fill your pockets with office supplies.
Well, it is nominally a hidden object game.
Yeah. You sort of expect maybe more variety of objects.
Yeah, and for them to be hidden a little better than
just straight up sitting out.
Yeah, they're just kind of sitting there.
So
this is more of an object recognition puzzle than a hidden object puzzle.
So they traded you all those staplers for a paperclip, which seems like a downgrade because you could have been stapling things instead of paperclipping. Unless we're really worried about damaging the paper. Oof, need a handle. So you can find sheets of paper and ink. Can't jimmy it.
No.
I bet they'll trade it for the paper or the ink or the pens or something.
Alright, sheets of paper. That doesn't count as paper, that's an envelope.
That doesn't count as paper?
Here's paper. Come on, this is paper. Are you even asking me for paper? What is this?
Yeah, I'm pretty confused at this point. What about the map that's kind of rolled up on the wall on the upper left?
Nope.
Can't unroll it?
Also not paper. Oh, this is just... Okay, that was kind of fun.
I do enjoy that. I was like, why are those antlers winking at us the whole time?
Is this a cybernetic arm?
Yeah, I think that's the arm in Terminator that actually goes back in time and sparks the research that ends up making Skynet, making one of the major time paradoxes of that film series.
Huh.
Where you're like, how did a Terminator end up leading to the creation of Terminators?
I wasn't like that. I wasn't thinking that hard.
When you were watching the Terminator movies? Or when you were inventing Skynet?
When I was inventing Skynet. So where's the last pen?
I see a brush, some tweezers.
And I guess we're looking for an inkwell too.
Just one?
That's what's
I
here.
guess, yeah.
And sheets of paper, but it doesn't want any of the visible sheets of paper. So I don't really know what to do about that.
Since they hid one of the pens inside a drawer, I wonder if we gotta, interact. There you go.
Alright.
And is that your ink right next to it? Traded
Whoa.
us
A quill pen?
Wait, do we have the ink? Like, can we dip the quill into the ink and then write on the paper?
You are correct. What?
Honestly, I kind of admire the gonzo nature of that. Alright. Scissors is in the blue masking tape on the... There we go.
Where's a camera? I mean, this could be a camera.
But we're back in April 1995.
We're not, though, are we?
According to that newspaper.
No, that newspaper was like an old thing,
It's
I think.
a purple camera, digital camera on the far right.
All right. Well, if it's 1995, that's from the future, because
yeah, like just like the Terminator hand, it was probably taking a selfie when its hand accidentally went back in time, cut off by a time portal. Oh, I was wondering about that brush in the lower left, and the giant letter A on a post-it. The most adulterous post-it.
All right. So now what? I have to find a way to bind those papers
Oh, like with
together?
a paper clip, or with 8 staplers.
Oh God, we still gotta
Cool.
find more stuff.
Chess piece I saw. Don't think I've seen headphones. Oh, there you go.
Cable. Okay. Robot dog.
Sure. Cutting edge. The king card is by the cybernetic hand.
Okay. And the number 7, and we gotta interact to get it. Like that.
Oh, someone labeled all 7 C's with one giant 7. Don't forget, there's water. It's time for this cartographer to take a break. Crumble to dust.
Yeah, what are we doing?
All of that to find a little book?
Duncan, your requisition form is approved and stored in the hallway archive. Use it to get a new ID card from the robot before you head back to the dome. They didn't name the robot, they just call him the robot?
Mm-hmm.
How rude. That's not nice at all.
Well, that metal plate definitely goes on this computer.
Yep.
Is this how we get it to print out a requisition form?
What, you want more stuff?
No, we gave you the physical thing. Why are we doing this in 3D space?
Why not?
Okay. Cool, thanks for the thing.
Hey, if you want our polyhedral dice, you gotta do a little more work than just sticking a thing in a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one more? Oh.
No.
No.
You just press it and it shrinks and moves.
That's weird. That's weird. What?
It's just science.
We've seen some weird locks in hidden object games.
We've seen like mannequins that interact with each other to unlock things.
Yeah, like
statues that clash.
Yeah, statues with swords that cut open doors. Or like the little metal crab that snaps the chains with his claws.
Mm-hmm.
Like one use only weird locks.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot, but all of those are at least feasible by the laws of physics, if not by the laws of like reality. Like they would have to be intensively clockworkified.
They're usually in universes where magic is allowed, which has not been established here yet.
No, I think that was supposed to be science magic.
Oh. That's a requisition form? A dog tag?
I guess. Look, we're in a whole new world here. Things shrink. Robots talk. That should convince the robot to give me an ID badge.
Got your necklace for you.
Duncan's new ID card is ready. You can give it to him. I'm a bit tied up here, as they say.
Why do they make you say it, though?
Thank you very much. I'm beginning to like this robot. I'm beginning to feel sorry for this robot. They make him joke about his limitations. Alright. This robot has been my best ally so far. Why did I say ally?
I don't know. You know that word. You're a native English speaker.
This robot has been my best ally so far. I hope he doesn't get in trouble for helping me. Because I was reading it, but I was thinking about something else.
Okay.
Where does this ID card
get us into
was what I was thinking of. Because I don't remember seeing an ID card place to put... Oh, the dome.
The dome.
I forgot, because it's nonsensical.
We're going to scan it on the side of a dome that you can't really get into. I don't even know how we're climbing up here.
No, this is crazy.
Who goes to work pulling a giant metal plate out of the way that's above chest height? I was like, Jesus, I'm going to be late for work. I got to solve this puzzle again? They're going to dock my pay if I don't figure out this eyeball nest. Oh, jeepers. I've been written up twice already. I can't just keep trying to brute force this puzzle. Why don't they just give me physical keys? Oh yeah, they sent out that whole notification that we can't...
Oh, these move.
Oh, great. Very cool. That's the best.
Alright, so we did 2 parts of it, and you get the idea. And now we know where the skip button is, and that's the greatest...
we're not going to be late for work, goddammit.
That's the best knowledge of all.
Why?
Oh, we get a cutscene for that one.
Hi, we're Duncan. Duncan last name? Worked here for a while. Please no earthquakes while we're in the elevator.
What?
Welcome to Black Mesa.
Uh,
Scared of heights.
weren't we going down?
Yeah.
We're going down, so how did we...
Have you never heard of a little thing called the Hollow Earth?
Hello, Agent. Welcome to Optimus.
Hi, I'm
the
Duncan.
City of the Mind.
Cool. Whose brain are we in? What?
It can't be. There's a whole city down here.
Literally can be because you're looking at it. It's
Alright.
not that tough, honestly. The hardest part about living here would be dealing with seasonal depression year-round, because you would only get sunlight for like 2 hours
Yeah.
with that hole in the dome, and then you'd be in darkness. So just 11 to 1 every day. Get your sun in, and the rest of the time read Norwegian mysteries and just drink and try not to kill yourself.
All right. You ready to talk to this lady? At least,
I was born ready.
unlike Mystery Case Files, this will not be FMV. So
You're missing out. I
no,
want to see a wig.
that's much better.
Show me your wig.
She's not even a photo.
City psychologist. Everything around you is Optimus. Here, we work with exceptional individuals who can ensure the prosperity of mankind.
I know that. I'm Duncan. I work here. You don't have to tell me twice, Nina Psychologist.
I'm so glad she's not a photo, because that would be creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Even more creepy than the guys were. Also, is that Aisha Taylor's or Aisha Tyler's voice?
Probably not.
It sounds like her.
I'm pretty sure she commands actual money for her work.
Yeah. Well, this is a while ago. This could have been, earlier in her career. She was a voice actress then, too.
Mm-hmm. In Europe?
Everybody starts somewhere.
But recently, our subjects became
With that
secretive.
list?
They just stopped talking about their projects. Things came to a head yesterday with Clara's escape.
That lisp could be a character choice,
I had to contact help. Clara simply isn't ready to cope with the outside world. It could be too much for her.
She's smarter than all of you, so she'll
I'll
probably
go
be fine.
distract Charles while you find out what happened. Talk to Clara's colleagues. I'm sure they know something.
I'm so confused. All right, let's just get through this. Oh, that's all. Okay, I'm so confused because we have had to sneak around to get in here, and then it turns out that they wanted us here the whole time.
They want Duncan here. I think we're Duncan. We're in disguise as Duncan.
But she said we had to call help. That is our organization in this game.
So you think we've been rumbled already?
Yeah, because look, I think it's even... See? Help.
Right.
That's us. We're secret agents from Help, and she called help.
Then it seems like they could have met us at the gate and let us in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm so confused. Why have we been sneaking around and breaking in
When they wanted us to be here.
when they wanted us to be here the entire time?
Why'd they trank our bro?
That too!
There must be more than one faction at play.
Okay, well, we've got a skeleton hand.
That's what the cyber hand replaced.
Things are looking up. Everything around here is under top security, even the escalators.
Well, we got a key. That blue light thing will plug right in.
I mean, also, that's not an escalator, it's a moving sidewalk.
I think they mean there's a rising thing that'll connect that if we stick the key in. Also, look over by our gold envelope on the left.
What?
Just up.
Oh. Why are you being coy about those? Why don't you just say globe?
No. I refuse to acknowledge them.
Then why am I picking them up at all?
You're a degenerate. Touching all those filthy globes.
There must be a nearby device that controls this mechanism.
Uh-huh. It's the blue thing, and then stick the necklace in there.
I mean...
No.
I don't have the necklace available to me here.
Oh,
this necklace.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the ID necklace,
No, we use that.
We used that. I thought you meant the dog tags. I was confused.
What?
What? Make the right connections between the numbers on the top and the ones on the bottom of the screen. Use the clue on the left. The clue that just flatly says
112, 293.
1 to 12?
And then what? You have to do them in order, or?
I guess. This is not a puzzle.
Oh, and then 2 to 9. This is reading comprehension.
Yeah, this is... Do you know your numbers?
Who sets up an escalator to work like this? We should get out of here. These people are nuts. Like, my biggest concern about the escalator, which is required to get in and out of the city, is that it be difficult to make it work.
Well, it's not difficult, though.
I want to slow people down.
It's extremely elementary. It's so elementary that there's no sense in even having this lock here.
The pendant is supposed to be proof enough that you're authorized to do this. Do they need to make sure that you haven't also forgotten numbers?
Yes.
Jesus, what if someone who was like 3 years old, a toddler, got this pendant and tried to visit the town? We couldn't have it. We need to make sure...
Yeah, much better that a 3-year-old should be on this platform with a giant gaping hole and no railing between the child and a steep drop.
I'm kind of with him on that one.
There we go. Time to make my way down there. All right. A person doing a thing.
Uh-huh.
Finding someone who knows Clara would be a great start. That kid might be just the person. The only person we saw is definitely the person we need to talk to, huh? All right.
Up, up, down.
Or down, up, up. What's this? In this place, even the monuments are high-tech. Are they?
I guess they are. Are we supposed to put stuff in there eventually?
I guess. Yeah, it looks like it's missing a panel there and we're supposed to replace it.
Let's just slap it with a dead man's hand. Let's
You know
try
what?
some minor necromancy.
Alright. No.
Oh well. You know, sometimes when necromancy works, it really works. It's
Even though it clearly wants us to go over here after that kid.
yeah.
No. I'm going over here.
Clara's friends are definitely in the lab. She's smart. And it has a
Yeah.
biohazard that says we shouldn't enter over there.
Judging from what I've seen from the viewpoint, that gate should lead right to the lake.
That sounds like a more pleasant way to spend an afternoon than talking to Clara's friends.
That's true. There's a biohazard sign on that building. Maybe it's some kind of lab.
Also, when you mouse over it, it says lab entrance. You ever think of that? Secret agent?
This place is locked down tighter than Fort Knox. Is this going to be a fact about Fort Knox?
Oh, I hope so. Fact, Fort Knox is not actually that well guarded.
Skin print identification. Dactyloscopy. Wow.
I bet there's at least 2 toe prints in the world that are the same. Dead man's hand. Dead man's hand.
It doesn't have fingerprints.
I know, this is really going to mess with its head.
That's an advanced security system, but finding a way around it shouldn't be too hard for an agent of my caliber.
Which means we gotta go knock that kid out and drag him over here and use his hand.
You think?
See behind that tree?
Well, it seems that not everything around here is kept in pristine condition. We're going to climb in through the HVAC system?
Yeah. Seems like if we get our hands on a screwdriver, we can get in that way instead of the high-tech way.
Even though we just bragged about how an agent of our
Yeah,
caliber...
look, we could get in there. Our secret agent has the same attitude we have towards these dumb rotate and move puzzles. Like, look, I could figure it out. I know what a hand is. I'm just not going to.
Did someone remove one of the rings? Or this is just a case of bad maintenance? It's mixed up the translation there a little bit, huh?
How could you tell, and who cares? Why are we touching this?
I don't know. I mean, one of these things is clearly not like the other, so I guess that's how they can tell.
So when we find a heavy ring, we'll know that we're back in maintenance mode.
All right.
For fixing things that are none of our business.
Everything is our business.
Get back here, kid!
Gosh, you startled me. You must be Nina's outside help. Glad to meet you. I'm Sean, one of Clara's co-workers.
That's how you define yourself, huh, Sean? Let's work on that self-esteem.
Why is this guy a stock photo paint over? Like, clearly, and Nina wasn't. Alright. I'm really puzzled about the art direction of this game.
I've looked for her on my own, but no luck. Something must have gone really wrong for her to run away.
She's above ground. You probably couldn't solve that incredible, mysterious puzzle at the top of the elevator.
Oh no, my generator!
Is it made out of bombs? Well, goodbye.
This is such a weird game. Whoa. What high-tech doors?
Just
They
by looking at them, they
respond.
can sense you want to go in. There's some, like a metal pinned up there.
Yeah.
Stuff to steal.
No, we can't steal the pie metal, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
Average score for the current year, Clara only 96%.
Is that a AAA? I mean, that's an average, so you can have an off day.
Also, they're studying algebra? Somebody with a 280 IQ of her age would be so far beyond algebra. It's
Do
not
we
even
know what her
funny.
age is?
She's at least older than teenager.
Is she? Did we see her drinking? Did we see her signing up for selective services?
She appeared to be the same height as all the adults that we've seen.
Some people sprout up.
All right, you defend this. You have fun with that.
Yeah, she's a genius high schooler. Sure.
They
Why
kept
not?
them occupied at all times. There's no time planned for childish fun. I mean, that guy we were just talking to did not look like a kid, even though we called him a kid. What is even going on with that?
The twist is we are 80 years old. Ratings?
Are we gonna do something with a horse?
Oh man, I hope so. I hope this turns into a horse girl movie. We got a cross.
There's a lock suited for a mathematician. I mean, this has nothing to do with math. It's literally
You
just
just plug two things in, a plus and a minus.
find a thing. Okay. None of these other things are interactable with.
Nope.
I love it when people who aren't particularly, I'm not going to say not smart, but people who are not interested in, say, math and science try to feign what they think people interested in math and science who are smart would be like.
Like the writers of Big Bang Theory?
Like the writers of Big Bang Theory. Without the cables, this charger is as useful as a brick.
Great, let's make a wall. Let's toss it through a window.
All right, are we ready to go into the next room?
Sure. I'm braced.
Some things never change, no matter how advanced those kids are when it comes to studying. Nothing beats a traditional classroom. Lots of things beat a traditional classroom. Don't get it twisted. You are fooling yourself, friend.
Oh, what have you been eating? Get that out of there. Do you see the between the desks?
All right, are we ready for another bananas hidden object scene? Is that what this
I
is
hope
gonna
so.
give
Yeah,
us?
let's do it.
Oh no, it's gonna do riddles. No,
What?
you can't tell where I begin or where I end. I'm surely not a square, but a perfect bend. The caliper is my best
So a
friend.
circle.
Um.
So we have
Oh, we have to
grab the
draw
pen
the
and
circle.
What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? Why? I'm looking for a girl. Why are we just drawing shapes to riddles that are in our own head? This is crazy. We're not even putting order to things. We're just literally doing arts and crafts.
Right, I feel like they have gotten so far from the idea at the core of a hidden object game.
Where you hide objects?
No, look.
Why does that battery keep turning into a eraser and back?
Oh, because there's morphing objects in this game, and you're supposed to find them.
Who cares?
I mean, somebody cares. They put them in here. But what I was going to say was, typically, right, the first hidden object games were mystery case files games.
Yeah.
You were a detective.
Mm-hmm.
You went looking for clues.
Mm-hmm.
And the hidden object scenes were like, you have to find all this other stuff to find the one thing that's important that is a clue.
You have to actually filter out from the chaff. Right?
Yes.
the wheat from the chaff.
It was like you're going through all of these things, identify these things to go through them,
Right.
and then you get a clue to progress to the next, stage.
Which makes sense. Like, that's the mystery format.
Right. So that's like the conceit of a hidden object game originally, was that you're trying to solve a thing, and to solve a thing you have to find things, like identify things, and then by layering all of these riddles and weirdness on top of it, they've gotten really far from that core idea, so that now it's like, what are
triangles? Find triangles, or things that if there weren't two things on top of them, would be a triangle through inference and object permanence. And in return, you get spray paint that you don't need for anything but your dumb craft project that you're doing.
Oh, we're going to oil this thing.
Of course we are. And then we throw all that crap on the floor because it's not important.
And now we're going to do simple math problems.
What?
Yeah.
2 + 1 is 3. I'm a goddamn detective genius. Why am I building a math clock? Why am I doing someone's craft project?
I don't know. I can't even do it because I'm laughing so hard. Which one of these is 12?
2 × 2 + 8 is under the calculator. Next to the, gold nugget? We could retire.
I think that's just a crumpled up piece of paper. I am a root, but no plant will ever grow out of me. Oh, how clever.
Like a square root?
Yeah, like a square root. Except I don't see a square root. Where is it? Oh, it's this.
Tug it out of the way, and then a square root symbol.
Okay.
That's crazy. Why have we found a mathematical symbol? We're just supposed to talk to the nerd. Why are we in here? Let's find him at his generator. Oh my god, what are we doing?
I need to put together the lower part of the chain first. How do you know that?
Why are you putting together anything? None of this is any of our business.
Everything's our business.
Our partner's probably drowning on their own vomit because they got dosed. We're building a statue?
I wouldn't like this on my hands, so I better use a lab tool. We're more cautious about getting this stuff on our hands than we are worried about our friend having been, injected with a chemical that of unknown provenance.
We're supposed to take it in order from the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left. First is building the helix, then you gotta find something that looks like a screwdriver.
I think that's an eyedropper.
Is it?
I think.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense, right? To get this up, you want an eyedropper?
I guess. I don't see an eyedropper.
I don't either.
I don't see a screwdriver either, so.
Yeah. I wonder if we're supposed to go
get it somewhere else?
Find that somewhere else. I'm going to do a hint to see if we're supposed to... Yeah, I suppose I better move along. Yeah, we need to find the eyedropper or screwdriver, if you're right, somewhere else. That's a lot of equations. These kids are really tireless scientists. One cannot help but admire them. I can help it.
But, we're superhuman in that way. To have contempt for children. Okay, so now we can climb up higher to open that cabinet?
I guess. Oh, we get a fact card in return.
Nice. And a clasp?
Whoever constructed this must have been a bookworm. What?
I think the lock is book-shaped.
If you say so.
Didn't we have something... What if we use the square root to, just lift the latch like a lockpick?
Nope.
I feel like that would work.
I feel like you're right, but... Alright, I want to know what this fact card was.
Learn us some facts.
Goldberg's machine. Goldberg's machine is an overly complicated device or installation, constructed to perform a very simple task, usually including a chain reaction named after its inventor, American cartoonist Rube Goldberg. never actually seen that with the possessive. It's always a Goldberg machine, not Goldberg's machine.
Or they use the entire Rube Goldberg name.
Yeah. Whatever. Maybe in Europe it's different. I think we're done here.
Sure.
Alright.
There's another door back there, right?
What this toy needs is a bit of winding up. How do you know that? And why? Why is this a thing? Wait, is this it? I mean, it says class, but I'm kind of not trusting the translations in this game anymore.
Uh-huh.
So I wondered if maybe that was a wind-up thing. It's got kind of a corkscrew shape at the end.
I guess, but it really looks like it's supposed to dangle off of something at some point. Alright, so we can't get out that door until we find something to deal with the toy.
Right. What was over here? It wants cables. Just plug some reins into it.
What?
I don't know. They're conductive, probably.
You're getting a little punchy.
I've been laughing so hard and being so weirded out by all the craziness in this game. Alright, so that needs a ring that we don't have. That needs a plate that we don't have, I think.
Doesn't need a square root. You can put the square root there. In the middle one.
Oh, you're right. Ah, there was something hidden inside. Two things hidden inside. Wire connectors and a signet ring.
The ring gets us into the back building, right?
This one? I mean, I think it needs a ring as in a shape, not a ring as in a piece of jewelry. But we can try it. No.
Okay.
I am going to go try the wire connectors where it said it needed cables, even though it said cable specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Maybe
to
it's
see.
A two-part thing.
Yeah. No.
Nah.
I mean, because there's two things here. And it's the same color even. You know what
You're
I mean?
probably going to have to put the cables together with those into
You're
one
right.
combined thing.
Yeah, you're probably right. Alright. What's here?
This was the door scanner,
Uh-huh.
which, if they let us stick a ring in there, that would be amazing.
Can we use it to undo the... Those aren't really screws, they're bolts.
Right.
So they look actually like you could use an Allen key on them, which is why I thought the ring might...
No, I think there's screws inside those bolts.
Oh. Well, I'm just using things on things because I don't know where to go next, but I guess I could just hit the hint. Oh, and it will tell me to go backwards.
Interesting.
Up here?
Or even higher up?
Surely not.
Or was it just trying to tell you use the clasp?
Oh, we didn't even look at this
I
thing.
didn't notice that there was something broken here.
Nothing in this place is what it looks like. I wonder if there is any secret to this indentation as well.
Hit it with the ring.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we got the minus, so now we can get into the nerd's locker.
Mm-hmm. Because that's... The quake caused an accident down there. I better see if anyone was hurt.
Don't care. Locker time.
It seems that something inside went really wrong.
It can wait. Locker time.
No, come on. I don't think it'll even let us.
Nope.
See, it won't
Damn
let us
it.
go.
We got to go into that Ghostbuster Ecto Cooler green building.
I kind of
There
like
is
this.
a biohazard sign up. This is the dumbest thing we've done all game.
I kind of like this, though. It's almost like the game designers are doing the same thing as us, where they're like, I don't want to solve this puzzle, or I don't want to design this puzzle in their case.
Yeah.
So instead I'm just going to have an earthquake to skip it.
No! Matt! Help me open the door! The janitor forgot to fix the vent! The gas is getting thicker! I can't see anything! You! Check the ventilation to the right of the door and get it working! Our math filters won't last much longer.
Sorry, you're gonna die.
I don't work for you.
We're a detective. We don't do air conditioning.
We do, though. We do everything.
Not what they can afford. Just high schoolers.
Yeah, it's almost like
Have fun mutating.
They didn't want to come up with a way for us to get through the fingerprint scanner because the gruesome way is probably not appropriate for this game.
Even the non-aggressive way where you threaten and drag somebody over there and make them do it.
Is too, a bit much for
It's a little
like
James
this.
Bond for the kind of agent that we are.
Yeah. I love the idea of us just walking away in front of them.
Yeah. Like, see ya. I've actually got a paper puzzle to put together.
Tight deadlines and a lot of pressure. I don't envy them. Students, the deadline for the seismic generator project was pushed forward several weeks. What I expect of you is commitment and hard work. If you persist in that, I am sure that we will meet our goals in no time. Charles Petty.
So the CEO asked them to make an earthquake generator, and then they've made an earthquake generator, and now they're worried that there's a bunch of earthquakes. Hey, did I just see a screwdriver in there?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Can't take it, sorry.
That is literally what we need. I guess we can use this wrench to get the bolts off, right?
To get the bolts off.
Hey, you guys still alive? Okay.
Well, I'll be darned. Someone's messed with the power.
Well, ding dang doodle.
That looks like sabotage, but first things first. I have to find a way to isolate the live wires. Wire connectors, maybe?
Sure, yeah. It's a good thing someone put them in the statue in the middle of the field for some reason. Why were those out there?
That was close, but now we can't come out until the gas is neutralized. Stupid janitor was supposed to fix the vent.
Well, maybe if you paid him more.
If you call him a stupid janitor every time you see him.
I'd go talk to him if I were you. He and Clara were close. I bet he knows something.
You were supposed to know something.
Also, we already talked to you earlier, and you didn't tell us anything about a janitor then.
Or a seismic generator. Quite frankly, you've been holding out on us, and I don't know that we need to see you alive. You better start answering some questions, proving your worth.
All right.
This room. It's just past the management office. Here. This might help you get in.
But what will? What is... Oh, you gave us a puzzle to solve? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I was also going to note that it's pretty strange that you needed a signet ring to open a pole at the entrance to get the second part of a locker combination, essentially.
Uh-huh.
Like,
so that when that guy needs to go get his notes, he's got to hoof it all the way back up to the elevator and drop his ring. None of these games ever design puzzles like Anyone Lives Here.
yeah.
It's like a Dungeons and Dragons dungeon crawl where you're like, there's no bathrooms. It's just like monsters and treasure rooms and no bathrooms anywhere. Did anybody ever live here?
Oh.
The answer is no. It's just a game. Shouldn't hold games to the same standards as real life. Because otherwise you end up yelling about why the hell you're finding triangles in a child's classroom.
What am I...
You're supposed to solve the maze without being able to stretch the thing very far, or maybe you have to also rotate the maze in order to get it to the points you need. Oh, and they kind of magnetized it too, huh? So it sticks?
Yeah, I don't...
That's interesting.
Yeah, I can't seem to move this, so I think it's just
So it's just straight up do this maze?
I guess. No.
You don't like mazes?
No. Do you want to do this maze?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. You do a maze. The mouse is moving to the side.
All right. Hold still. So, like, how far does this thing stretch? I think if we just go... It's right there. See? Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Just, except for the way that the mouse floats a little. But if you can get around that, this chain isn't really holding us back at all.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
don't know
maybe it was
what
going to be like there's an obvious solution. Yeah, I did the thing. So now what do you want me to...
Were you supposed to
it
put it
started
in the
he-
hole in the middle?
But it's magnetized. So... Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess. Cool. Who goes to work here? Everybody's like 3 hours late to their job because everybody's having to solve a dang puzzle in a magnetic maze before they get in. What is this?
Even if you already knew the solution, this would be such a pain in the ass to do every single day.
Oh, one of these. I hate these.
Okay, skip it.
Nope, I almost got it. No! And then you do that, 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 and you do that. See? You could just brute force it by tuning out and pressing things in random sequences.
Well, that's what makes
And that's how I got to work on time, and everybody else was locked out. And I ate all the snacks in their desks. Like, this is my office now.
Then you said, I'm the best hidden object game player in the world.
Aquatic and subterranean. All right, we're adding a new domain. And with that, maybe we should call it quits, because I don't know if our hearts can take the excitement of the janitor's room. All right, people, thanks for hanging in this long. One day we're going to find Clara, and we're going to ask her to also let us run away. I'm pretty sure. Maybe our partner will live through it.
See you then.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.